Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragonfell Season 4, Episode 16. It's been a little while. Hello there, and welcome back to Dragonfell. So, since our last video, I have done YOLOcraft, which was a 1-month hardcore SMP. I survived the whole month. And now, since February, I've been playing on one-shot SMP, which again, I'm still alive and kicking on another hardcore SMP. Who would have known 2025 would be the year that Lily does hardcore Minecraft? Which has meant I've not spent a lot of time here on Dragonfell. So while I have done an odd stream here and there, and I've done some off-stream work, and I did a lot of recordings ready for YouTube, they never fully made it into a full video. So it does mean the footage is a little out of date, and doesn't really work, and doesn't flow, and doesn't vibe. So I thought the best thing to do would be to give like a flash round of what's happened, what's changed, what's new, just have a little catch up, and we can just start afresh with everything we plan to do this year. New year, new builds. So excited. So, let's go to catch up, Lily. Take it over.
So we were pretty much sold out of mud the other day. Let me just insert a picture of how many diamonds we got from the mud shop alone. So yeah.
I helped out our neighbour Math Girl by clearing some of the forest in their base area. Back at home, I got started on adding some extra details and life to the city. One of the first things we added were these power lines, connecting over to these buildings, and over here in the residential area as well. It feels so much more cluttered and busy now. Next up, community redeems. We have Minecraft Melly's house here, and Bowie's house here. I have, however, taken a schematic of this, taken it into creative, and tweaked it a little bit. I'm not happy with like the proportions and shape of it, but I was going for a much more modern looking vibe. So this house does need to be edited. You can see here I did some expansion work to the city, ready for the residential area, and I want a staircase up here that leads to some residential houses overlooking the city. So we're kind of getting away from the hustle and bustle to a bit more of a quiet suburb. And here is the footage of me clearing the terrain there. This took me so long to do by myself without a beacon, so I called in some reinforcements. Rogue and Melly brought over a beacon, and together we cleared so much more than I cleared in a fraction of the time. Literally, we cleared double the amount in half the time it took me to clear the first bit. So, teamwork! Oh, yeah, we added this neon sign here. If I'm not mistaken, it should say Kiriko, which obviously is the inspiration for our beta season. On top of Professor Sherbet joining us after the Autocraft crossover in December, we also have 4 new members joining us at the end of February, when also the server updates to 1.21.4. So that means Pale Garden stuff. Oh my god, it's so exciting! Which is why I was over in the shopping district expanding, ready for our friends. Roll the clip. So I started clearing the south side for expansion of the shops. Thank you to Mighty Oak for lending us the beacon. And then on the west side, myself, Rocket, Rogue, and Sherbet cleared this while chilling on a VC together. And thus I can announce our new friends are Luminessa, the Mustache King, Zulon, and Shadow Kitty. I cannot wait to hang out with all our new friends, see what they get up to, more collabs, more fun and games. But do drop them a follow and check them out. I can't wait for new friends, new adventures, new biomes, new shops. Oh my god! I'm gonna burst. It's so exciting! So, now that that's kind of all done, what should we get up to today? I know just the thing to do. Let's go. and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Boom. Yes, it's done. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually the third recording of doing this. My audio keeps stuttering randomly, so I have to keep adjusting it and playing with it. It keeps looking like it's fine, but then when I play back the recording, my voice just keeps stopping mid-word, which is a little frustrating that I'm like saying, math girl, and it's going, oh. And I'm like, why are you doing this? So this is the third attempt of me walking through to show you guys what we built. So, first up, we have Mr. Bochi's house. There they are, practicing their breakdancing. Keep at it. You go, homie. And we have all these little passageways down the sides of all the buildings, which I love. And I've used the pale moss carpets to cover up the 0 light level. So if I turn that on, which I'm kind of, and a few extras. Just to add like I love like the spreading effect up the walls. It definitely looks a bit like it would where buildings are really close together. It gets a little damp, a little bit of mildew, you know. It spreads up the walls a little bit, kind of stains the bottom. So I'm kind of loving this little vibe, but also it means that at nighttime when the sun sets, it's really dark down some of these passages, which 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Next, we have redeemed by Marty, this shop with an apartment on top. So I'm super excited for someone to redeem this cute little apartment up here and decide what, maybe make this into a boba shop. That sounds fun. That sounds super fun. And then we got Math Girl baking away in her new house. I love these so much. And I'm super excited to build more of these because changing that panel to some bright colors and changing the signs out will definitely make it easier to help customize some of these houses to fit people's vibes. Then we have the apartment building transported all the way from there to here with all of the details and interiors re-added in. This was so worth the move. So worth the move. I've never picked a building up and moved it in Minecraft. I've always just dealt with it, but this needed to be moved. And 10 out of 10, so happy I did it. So happy I decided to move it. So non-recorded footage is these two houses here. They are not built for anyone in particular. They are just here ready for someone to redeem. And if it suits their vibe, i.e. modern, semi-modern, then they're ready to go. But my favorite style, which I'm so happy I've been able to build, is this much more traditional style building up here, owned by the Mighty Oak. Shh, they haven't noticed that yet. Chat made me do it. Chat made me do it. And look how cozy it feels in here. I'm still undecided on whether I want to hide the roof or not. It's still a work in progress in here. I might adjust it a little bit just to hide it, but I'm so like, I wish I could live here. I wish I could live here. Maybe I'll move my starter house and I'll make my own like little house up here. Put my starter house up for sale. Highest bidder, highest bidder. Who wants the original OG starter house? But I'm super excited with like playing around with different like furnishing options and just like how it flows, how it goes. Bathtubs, looking out into the city. I'm super excited for more people to redeem houses as well, or to upgrade the small apartments and large apartments to houses. So just because you've redeemed an apartment doesn't mean you have to stay in one. You can save up your channel points and upgrade it to a house. You can go for you know, your modern, your semi-modern, and then your like traditional over here. And I've slowly worked on expanding the terrain out that way, which is going good. It's going good. And if we fly down here, we've got I've dug out some of the cliffside here as well. Which that's going to be making way for some more apartments going in, another shop front, and hopefully we can maybe get some residential houses up here as well, just to stop it being quite so flat. I'm liking the different elevations with some staircases. Building on slants isn't as easy, so I am trying to stagger the terrain up with staircases onto flat plateaus, just for building the houses and the roads. The lack of roads. The whole area is kind of pedestrianized, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It works. It works. The like residential area was, I didn't think it would end up being as big or as popular as it is. So that's definitely something that has like grown as we've been building. And I want to thank every single one of you for your redeems, and I hope you're enjoying your houses. And I look forward to seeing you over on Twitch. We have sadly reached that time again, where I must say thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a little like. Let me know down below. What do you think of our build so far? Which house would you choose to live in? But with that, I will see you in episode 17. Goodbye!